Hellos, welcomes back everyone. Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Playing as my Imperial agent Thalon here on the world of Balmorra. We are here to infiltrate the Eagle's terrorist cell, and the station chief has got us an in with the local resistance. Of course they don't trust us because they don't know us, understandably so, and they've given us a test to prove our worth. If we fail, well, they told us don't bother coming back. We need to find this terrorist leader, this Grey Star. So I'm glad that as a Cypher agent we have this flexibility, shall we say, to decide how to best achieve our objectives. But we are here on the Markaran Plains, and I do believe we can render our aid to some members of the Empire here as well. So let's see, I've got a few things to sell, and then we'll see who we can speak to.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
So we need to speak to Lieutenant Thorpe and how we can push back the resistance even further. We need to get into the Akara droid factory to locate the shielded power cores for the resistance. And then we have a couple of people who would like our attention. So we did pass by, an Imperial fixer.
The Watchers said new agents were in the area. It's good you're here. I'm Fixer 66. I'm with the Operations Branch of Imperial Intelligence, and if you have a moment, I'd like to show you something.
You have my attention, Fixer.
On the left is an ordinary Republic comm unit issued to Resistance fighters. You've probably seen hundreds before. This other one is a Republic comm unit that has undergone some surgery. Please look, don't touch. The second one contains a half kilo of high explosive that detonates when the talk button is pressed.
I assume this is meant to deal with the Resistance.
Yes, the plan is to take a few of these sabotaged comm units behind the Resistance's lines and plant them on their dead. The Resistance should soon salvage the comms and take them back to their headquarters. The resulting explosions will cripple and panic them. We'd prefer someone like you to take point. Someone who won't break if captured, and who can go without reinforcements. Can you do this?
The Resistance will soon see death everywhere.
Well, if that's your business, you certainly came to the right planet. Head over to our technical man, a Balmorra local we drafted. The men call him Toybox. He'll give you the ordnance and show you how to transport it safely.
Okay. Sounds like fun.
Fixer 66 called with the details. I've got your comm units rigged and ready to go. Oh, my name's Toybox, or that's what they call me. I used to make... Well, never mind. Quite a plan the Fixer's got. What do you think of it?
I like it. It exterminates the Resistance in their nests.
The Resistance? Or anyone else that picks up the comm unit? He's assuming soldiers will be the ones stripping any Resistance bodies, but civilians pick over bodies all the time. Refugees, sympathizers, sometimes you'll even see children do it.
Anyone that scrounges at a soldier's corpse is no innocent.
No, but it's more practical to kill a soldier than a civilian, right? We want a high-value target. While I was making the bombs, I remembered I had some empty grenade casings lying around. Now, a comm unit anyone will activate. But if we trapped a grenade to explode when armed, only soldiers will be in the blast. What would you think of that?
Has it occurred to you that the Fixer's plan relies on you obeying his orders?
I'm sorry. I suppose that might have looked like I won't do it again. Here are the trapped comm units. They're disarmed until this channel is set to 5. Just set them and walk away. Fixer 66 will be monitoring Resistance comm frequencies. Talk to him when it's done.
Yeah, we also should speak to him about your loyalties.
You've got a delivery to make.
Imperial Major here.
Keep trying to raise them. I may have another avenue. I'm Major Taris, commander of the 2nd Battalion. I understand you work intelligence. I have need of your assistance and your discretion. We have a rescue operation that must be mounted immediately.
If it's this urgent, why hide it?
Because the colonels don't like it when you can't find an entire platoon of your top soldiers. We sent them into the Akara droid factory for a covert electronic operation. 8 hours ago, their communications blacked out, which means the droids are onto them.
That could be a problem.
I'll be frank. Other than grass, the soldiers are the only living things within a click of that factory. That's the droid's protocol. Nothing survives. So when I say I need you to find 1st Platoon, I mean it.
I'll head to the Akara factory immediately.
Their ranking officer is Lieutenant Rutau. If the droid's got him, then please, take command and lead the unit back.
A whole Imperial platoon goes missing. Nice. Ah, incompetence. Well, here's Lieutenant Thorpe. Let's see how else he, what other plans he has to upset the former Balmorran Minister of Defense.
I hear your exploits with Lieutenant Davril went well. Let us hope you are versatile. Unlike my esteemed colleague, I do not base my mission's success on the decibel level of the explosions. Breaking the spirits of a resistance movement is like cooking a fine meal.
So, what are the ingredients for this mission?
The resistance has the people's backing. We must crush the spirits of the people to crush the resistance. No doubt Lieutenant Davril told you that they've brought in cyborg mercenaries from off-world, using an experimental new drop technology to land them on the planet. These cyborgs are killing our soldiers left and right.
No, he didn't tell us about that at all, actually.
So, what's the mission?
I believe we can catch them by surprise at this location. But here's the key. I want to send the Balmorran people a clear message. We collect the technology the cyborgs use to drop onto Balmorra and use it against them. Kill the cyborgs, collect the technology. What do you think?
You have a devious mind.
Bring me the cyborg technology, and I think the Balmorran people will get our message loud and clear.
Very well. So, there's a few things. We have the entrance to the Akara droid factory just in the distance there. But we can find these cyborg mercenaries and plant those comlinks on the way. We have a few downed Imperial fighters. We don't really need to concern ourselves with those until the Republic get here in the future. As I say, while we are here on Balmorra, players of the Republic.
You and me? Getting good.
On the world of Taris. And later on in the future, we will swap over, and Republic people will pop themselves over here, and we will undo all the work they accomplished while on Taris. Okay, that's 3 comlinks. Is there a bonus for killing some of these flock runners? Let's give that a go. No? Okay. Couldn't recall if there was a bonus mission or not. Either way. Some neutral wildlife here we can sidestep. There's the comm links planted. Let's go find these cyborgs.
You and me, we're getting good.
Now the drop chance for their technology isn't the best. Yeah, out of 3 enemies we killed, we only got one of their jetpacks. But this means we get to kill more mercenaries and send a bigger message. Ooh, hello, we have a bonus mission over here. Let's see what the situation is. A recon droid. What are you doing here? Calling all droids. Droid forces have entrenched themselves around the satellite control tower in the Markaran Plains. Their presence is halting Imperial expansion and disrupting outward communications. Cull the droid forces and overload the nearby callback stations to disrupt their transmissions. Okay. It's also suggested that we locate a C-11 battle droid, so that the Empire may gain additional insight into the droid's behavior. I see. Okay. This quest is unfamiliar, but I do know about the Satellite Control Center. You have to go there again as a player of the Republic later.
Alright, make me look good.
What? Yeah, we'll look into this quest. Why not? Deal with another group of 3. I'm guessing it's going to be a chained quest objective. Once these 3 droids are dealt with. Yep, we need to overload 3 callback stations, which are these. Okay. Oh, they have friends. Once we've overloaded this last station, we'll have a call about that C-11 battle droid.
Rise and shine.
we are, that's the battleship. Nice, okay. Nice little mission I have never really... Don't think I've done that one before. Just randomly stumbled across it, thanks to the map picking it up. Right, okay, so... a few things to go back to the Markaran outpost for. I think we may as well just pop ourselves into the Okara droid factory now. There may be another quest or two. I mean, actually, tell you what. For curiosity's sake, this is every time you visit a world, once you've completed your main objectives, there is something known as the bonus series. Now, the bonus series on each world, I'll be honest, I've never looked at doing before. So we have resistance members here. The reason I mention it is, we have normally this base is a foothold for the Republic. This is where they start at the Markaran Plains. And this is actually a major Imperial base of operations. Okay, so we have a lot of resistance members down here. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, I imagine that we would end up here as part of the bonus series.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
But while we're here, we'll see what the quests have to say. I don't know, it would be interesting actually involving ourselves.
Don't sneak up on me like that. Sorry, I've been on surveillance here for 4 days straight. My reflexes aren't what they... I'm following up on a known rebel base location.
If you have a location, why hasn't a strike been mobilized?
We did. Captured some of their low-level operatives, but no one at the top. One of the captured rebels admitted his team was scavenging unexploded thermal detonators from battlefields. They're using the thermite to build their own improvised bombs.
What do you plan to do?
Does that mean you want to help? If you're in, I think we should feed these scum their own medicine, steal their bombs and use them on them. I'll transmit the specs, where to get the bombs, and the best places to blow to bloody bits once you have them. If you pull it off, let me know. My superiors will want the gory details.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, that is within what they're calling Ghost Town. We could certainly look into that situation.
Captain Jagged, sir. Good to have you. We've suffered a security breach and could use your assistance with our cover-up. Exactly 52 minutes ago, a Republic spy infiltrated an Imperial capital ship. The blast-happy scum killed 16 loyal officers and made off with a sample of our most deadly bioweapon. Now this spy's on Balmorra trying to hand the weapon over to the Republic. We must recover it first.
The Empire's property will not fall into Republic hands.
Thank you. This subterfuge must be punished, starting with a spy. He crash-landed in the swamp. Republic search parties are moving in, but the real problem is the wildlife, Balmorra's nastiest man-eaters. Also be careful with the bioweapon itself. The casing might be damaged, and I'd rather not have to explain 1,000 unplanned casualties.
Interesting, yeah, this is definitely probably part of the bonus series, because technically the Republic shouldn't be here. They handed or allowed the Empire to keep a hold of Balmorra at the end of the war. Interesting. But we'll look into it nonetheless. There is a heroic mission here, but we'll leave that to one side. Either way, let's, there is normally a way down here without breaking our legs. Because normally there's an anti-air cannon around here. So we need to find the thermite bombs. Wow, a lot of Twi'leks here. Holy shit. One of the explosives are on that upper level. Looks like they may be. If so, let's be nice to sneak by them. If we had a cloaking field generator, we'd be able to.
Getting good.
I shouldn't complain. I like playing as a sniper. Right. Aha. Explosives. Perfect. Lots of explosives. I'll be taking some of those. Right, so. Ammunition crates, turrets, and fuel barrels. Okay, plenty of targets of opportunity. Fuel turrets, ammunition crates. Whoop.
All right, make me look good.
Nope, time to go.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
Well, just clean this place out, ready for Imperial occupation later. Some more ammunition over there. Now we're looking for fuel and turrets. cover pulse didn't exactly achieve what I expected it. Well, it's just... There you go. So weaken the Resistance's supplies and defenses. See if we can get out of here smoothly without causing too much of a fuss. Need to go find this Imperial bioweapon. Can we quick travel back to this base? Yes, we can. Okay. We'll go look into the bioweapon first, then. Before we head off, give me a moment. Just trying to decide if there's a mount I already possess. We'll grab you for now. A roach. It's not going to be what we use forever, but it'll do for now. Just allow us to move around a bit more freely out on the main world map. So this, up and along this way, there was a heroic area for players of the Republic. I think there was actually an Imperial biohazard team here as well. So maybe we're meant to fail this mission. Oh, hello. This? A hollow recording.
This is Lieutenant Zach Harrell, 83rd Platoon. It's my final duty to report. Mission failure. My squad had orders to recover stolen Imperial data card from Resistance fighters. Recovery complete, but my men suffered extensive injuries. Ambushed by Republic patrol. Many men too injured to run. Wouldn't leave them. Not to those animals. We stood our ground, called for air support, but the enemy must have jammed our signal. Republic scum slaughtered my men, shot the wounded where they lay, and left me for dead. The enemy stole the data card. They now possess codes to open any Imperial security door on Balmorra. I accept full responsibility. Should have run when we had the chance. Overheard them mention a computer at their outpost. Taking the coded data card there for decryption. If reinforcements find this message, recovery of stolen coded data card, maximum priority. Find Republic outpost. Retrieve coded data card. Return to Captain Laba at our forward base. He'll know what to do.
I'll eliminate any threat to the Empire.
Lieutenant Zach Harrell. Signing off.
Right. As I say, we shouldn't really be here because the Republic shouldn't technically be here, but since we are, interesting. I'm not sure the Resistance are going to let us pass without any problems.
Rise and shine.
Yes, the downed Imperial ship. Ship's log reveals that the spy survived the crash but was critically injured. He had the bioweapon canister but left with it on foot. Great. So the rebel spy who stole the bioweapon, that's right, it was a rebel spy who took it. I wonder if he's gotten eaten by some of the creatures here. Oh, you do have a bonus. To kill 4 Zeldrit Mosh Walkers and to kill their mother. Huh. Okay. Sure, why not? Watch out for walking in these toxins.
All right, make me look good.
Oh, there's that pilot. There's the spy. I'll be, ooh, he only has a data pad on him. The final message looks important. Injured in a crash, won't make it. Hid the bioweapon canister under space debris in the swamp. Space debris. Great. Lovely. Anything under here? Nope. Anything under here? No. Crap. Any luck? I'm also looking for one of these Marshwalker mothers. God damn.
You and me, we're getting good.
Ooh, we find a sealed canister. Yunk. I'll be taking that, thank you. That's what I was looking for. Now, can we find one of these Zeldrate mothers? Get up here. Maybe yes, maybe no. Seems to indicate that the Marsh Mother is in the middle. But oh, maybe not. Well, I suppose she could be in a couple locations. It's also indicating that she could be on the other side of this toxic swamp in the wastes here. More debris. Interesting. Not really what we're looking for. I wonder if it's one of those things where you kill so many of the enemies and then she appears.
Rise and shine.
I know there's like sometimes some mechanics like that when you'll kill so many of a certain type of enemy and then the boss will turn up. We have a law object about Balmorran pollution. Oh well. If we don't find a mother, it's not the end of the world. We're not really meant to be here in any event. I just thought I'd have a looky, because why not? So we're heading up through the Resistance base here. Yeah, we need that stolen security card. Seems promising. Nice. They asked us to take that back to... Ah, there might be another Imperial base along that way. Either way.
The spy was dead when I found him. He hid the bioweapon, but I dug it up.
Poor Republic. All that trouble for nothing. At any rate, congratulations. I'll include a full description of your heroics in my report. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must see to the bioweapon safe transport off Balmorra.
The rebels' facilities have been destroyed.
Some fireworks. You're fast, and you're good. Nothing like the smell of rebels roasting on their own blasted suitcase bombs.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Okay, so... That's it. There's plenty of quests for us to turn in. Let's go see this Captain Lambd. Hand over the reclaimed security card. He may have another quest for us, but I think we're ready now to hit the Okara droid factory. I figured it was worth looking to see if there was a few other missions available to us here. I mean, these are part of the bonus series, I'm quite sure. But our time in the Markaran Plains tends to be reasonably short. So it's always worthwhile doing it just a little bit extra. So... Vanguard outpost, right, I see. Because I'm fairly sure there's a bonus mission about Jedi holed up in a cave somewhere in the far west. A quest which I knew nothing about, apart from when I stumbled upon it at one point when those heroic mission terminals were introduced. Because again, they were only introduced with the Knights of the Fallen Empire expansion, when they give you more reason to go back to previous worlds and repeat the heroics for some unique items.
Let's take a break, all right? I want to check my weapons while the shooting stopped.
Actually, I have a bit of mail. From, oh, the senior science officer. Who wished to thank us for the assistance of the matter of his wife. Her body was found during a patrol. Seems unfortunate, but it was clear the work was done by Balmorra's insidious resistance elements. It is a tragedy. As you also knew, Kalara, he's enclosing a small gift as consolation. Tragedy. True tragedy.
Captain Labber, 83rd Platoon, sir. Unless this is an official visit, I'll have to ask you to wait. One of my squads disappeared while returning from an important mission. I'm mounting a search and rescue operation.
The situation is under control, Captain. I finished the mission your men started.
Finished? You don't even know the details of our mission. Wait. That data card you're holding. I recognize those markings. That's the security codes the traitors stole. I sent Lieutenant Haral's squad to recover that. They didn't make it, did they?
They were ambushed and slaughtered by Republic patrol.
I served with Lieutenant Haral for 6 years. This must not stand. It's time to burn every Republic outpost to the ground. Show those dogs how the 83rd Platoon avenges its fallen. I'll organise what's left of my command and drive those scum off Balmorra by myself if I have to.
Hatred will win this war.
When I tell the men, we'll have all the hate we need. It's good you retrieved that data card. If the Resistance had cracked our security codes, their saboteurs and commanders could have struck where we're most vulnerable.
It's my duty to serve.
You've done the 83rd Platoon and the Empire a great honour. I wish I could offer a greater reward, but I'm afraid this will have to do. I'd better start gathering my men, sir. I think a frontal assault might take those Republic dogs by surprise.
Or you're gonna get massacred. But either way, that's not my problem. Good luck. Good luck to you indeed. Okay. Time to head back to the Okara droid factory. Find the... was it the first platoon? Let me just get this right. Oh, an Imperial platoon. They didn't mention. First or fifth? I can't remember. Either way, an entire platoon's gone missing. We need to find the platoon and at least find their superior officer and find out the situation.
Get down! The droid patrols will spot you. Sorry to be jumpy, but if they find one of us, they'll find all of us. I'm Lieutenant Rutal, 5th Infantry, 2nd Battalion Besh Company. I'd say 1st Platoon, but there isn't one anymore.
Major Tyrus sent me to find your platoon. What happened?
A slaughter. We were on our way to upload viruses into the network of the Okara droid factory. A probe spotted us, and pretty soon battle droids had us surrounded. Droids aren't like people. They don't retreat. They don't accept surrender. They just keep exterminating. So now it's up to me.
How can you succeed where a platoon failed?
It's an acceptable risk. I'm not worth more than any of the rest who died here. I'm just luckier. If I can ambush enough patrols of battle droids, I can upload my packets and run before my painkiller wears off. What else can I do? I'm not going to ask you to go where I wouldn't.
Your courage is admirable, but unnecessary. Give me the viruses.
You do have a maneuverability advantage. If you're keen to do it, I guess that's best. Here are the virus packets. Your targets are the probe droids that travel with patrol escorts of battle droids. Destroy the battle droids, then use this security spike to crack the probes. They'll upload the viruses right into their network.
Okay. Sounds certainly sounds like a worthwhile task. So we need to find these probe droids here. Activate viruses on 4 of them. Let's see, the viruses are uploaded. There you go.
Please use all products only as intended.
Oh, we have a bounty hunter down here. Let's see, do we have a... bonus mission for killing some of the droids? Potentially yes. Let's find out.
You and me? Getting good.
Indeed, we need to destroy 10 droids in this facility. I have a feeling that that bounty hunter may have went AFK. Or maybe disconnecting. Either way, there's part of our mission successful. Let's go speak to the lieutenant once again, let him know that his task is complete.
You're alive. And not only that, my comlink is picking up signals again. Is everything uploaded?
That network should be choking on malicious programs.
Now it's my turn. I'll aim our scanners at the Okara droid factory to measure the extent of the damage the virus has caused. If the computer core shuts the probes down, I can record how long a window that creates for future assaults.
Would it matter if I told you to go back to base and get medical attention?
Sure, and I will. Their anti-air defenses should be compromised, so I'll creep out of here when it's safe. I cannot express what your success will mean. Not to me, I'm nothing, but to the families of the men who died for this mission. Those soldiers did not fail their empire, nor did their empire fail them.
I have a feeling the good lieutenant here would be a good add to Imperial Intelligence. Maybe I should have a word. Maybe we could say all of the platoon was killed and have him shuffled over to, yeah, maybe have him shuffled over to intelligence instead.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
So let's go looking into those shielded power cores for the Resistance. That's why we're here in the first place.
Sure thing, Agent.
See if there's any bonus mission while we're down here.
Alright, make me look.
Nothing from those droids at the very least. For us. Ooh, a companion gift that Kalia really likes. It's a trophy, a Sith Lord's mask. She also likes weapons. Oh. Huh, it didn't die. Well, that's awkward. That's very awkward. Those droids are stuck in the underlayer. Oh, there you go. We've reset.
Alright, make me look good.
Sometimes they'll die after so long, or they'll respawn right on top of you as the game tries to put them into like combat range. You can never tell. Whoops, that's not fun. Oh, ow. That strike actually hit us and actually hurt quite a bit. Holy crap, Kaleo has 3 times my health. Bloody hell. Hello.
Thank the stars I reached you. Sorry about earlier. With Kimmich there, I couldn't say a thing. Station Chief Reynolds told me you were from Imperial Intelligence, so I set things up as fast as I could. Anyway, Sanju Pine. Guess you know that.
What's the situation?
So, Kimmich verified your background. Intelligence did its job. You're fine there. I'm doing my best to find out anything about the cell leader, Grey Star. Maybe you can learn more when Kimmich trusts you.
I need you safe. Finding out about Grey Star is my mission, not yours.
I appreciate that, but I've been inside the cell for a year now, and they haven't gotten suspicious yet. There's one other thing. Those power cores you're after, you know what Kimmich plans to do with them, right? She's gonna attack Sobrik. She'll have some of the new recruits plant the bombs and run, hit the town and the Imperial base.
Casualties? How many injured, how many dead?
Well, how am I supposed to figure that? Just listen. I know a way to disable the power cores so Kimmich won't suspect you. There's a machine in the factory that can do it. Run the sealed case through the machine, and the cores will fry. Kimmich will see you didn't unlock it. She'll assume the cores went bad over the years.
If you're wrong, the whole mission ends in failure. That's not an option.
Look, I'm sorry. I was out of line, and it won't happen again. The mission is too important to risk Kimmich getting suspicious. I'll see you when you get back to Troida, okay? Sanju out.
Kinda cute, isn't he? Kinda stupid, too. If he had money, he'd be perfect.
I think I'm a little offended.
Just trying to be more open with you. We're partners, right? Anyway, let's find that machine. Or maybe not.
So yeah, we had the option. I think the machine... I can't remember where the machine is. But... either way, we could have disabled the power cores But if there is an unfortunate circumstance, it's our way into the terrorist cell. Sometimes these things have to happen. Oh, looks like the bounty hunters has finally woken up. And back to the Markaran outpost we go. Oh, no, there he is. Plenty of bounty hunters around today.
Word has it, the former Balmorran Minister of Defense, Vol Argan, got wind of your work destroying the generators at Nibre warehouse. He's furious. I can't wait to hear his reaction when we attack him with his own cyborg's gear. Perfect.
Maybe he'll decide to come here and fight, so I can kill him.
We'll do our utmost to provoke him. To reach the Resistance's main base, we need to push through the Gorinth wilds. But the Resistance have repelled all Imperial offensives with guerrilla attacks from this untamed and largely uncharted area. A Balmorran defector, Cavil Arryn, has agreed to help us clear out the wilds and carve a path to the Resistance's base. He's at the Gorinth Imperial outpost.
Okay. So, we have a defector once again. There's some seemingly credible information about the region we're going into. Speak to him shortly.
Lieutenant Ruta reported in. He says you completed the platoon's objective alone.
Ruta is too humble. He expended great effort to carry on the mission.
We will recover him when possible. Now, a new development demands attention. Our battalion may have been unable to assist the platoon at Akara, but I assure you they were not sitting idle. Auric and Kresh companies, and the remainder of Besh, simultaneously invaded rebel posts in Broken Valley. They found something.
That was like field intel.
Then I've got a gift for you. Our droids went through the rebel databanks and pulled out messages about them occupying a tunnel network we call Cave 52. The rebels are in Broken Valley, and they're moving in cargo. All indications are that this load is special.
Like what?
To protect this cargo, they transferred in one of their elite units from a continent away. If our whole battalion comes knocking, they'll evacuate immediately. We'll need a small, fast attack to get inside K-52. The guerrillas know the tunnels quite well, so I suspect they have ambush points.
It doesn't matter where they hide. Their fate will be the same.
Good. Word will spread about the captured posts, so I would head to Broken Valley immediately. We'll have a surveillance officer monitoring K-52's largest entrance. His name is Trecht. When you've seen the cargo, report to him, and he'll contact me on a secure frequency. Go in strength.
Okay. In the Gorinth Wilds, also known as the Broken Valley, also known as the Gorinth Plateau, that's where we'll locate this K-52. Let's hand in this battle chip. Happy days, and then speak to Fixer 66.
There's been chatter on the Resistance frequencies while you were off planting the ordnance. The Resistance has set off 3 bombs so far. The first blast sent them scattering. Then, of course, they attempted to stay in touch via comm unit. So you can imagine the results. Quite a successful operation.
Just doing my job.
Well, it's delivered the punishment. 1 bomb went off near their medical bay. They'll have quite a time recovering. And with the investigation they'll have to launch to discover our method, we'll be ahead for quite some time.
Okay, so... yeah, we need... okay, we can return to Chemish with the power cells. And then we're going to head over to the Gorinth outpost, which you can see in the distance here. Actually above the Resistance's base of operations. That is our entrance to the Gorinth Wilds and travel deeper into Balmorra. But we'll see if Chemish will trust us a bit more, give us more information about the terrorist cell, about this grey star.
Back already? Your friend's quick, Sanju.
Told you he was good.
You tell me a lot of things, but I asked for the stealth droid power cores. If you don't have them, you're wasting my time.
Right here, Chemish. The full crate, all yours.
Huh. Looks like you actually made it to the factory. It'll take a minute to get this case open. Sanju, go fetch Pythor and a droid.
I think we've got it, Chemish. Crack the case open and let's see if our new friend did the job right.
Looks like everything's here. The power cores read fully functional. This is nice. Very nice.
Glad I managed to help in the fight.
Imperial bodies will be piling up in Sobrik. Don't you worry. You realize I wasn't expecting much. Didn't know if you were really for the cause. Didn't know if you had the skills. Still not sure how far I can trust you. But you've got the talent.
I take it you have another job in mind.
While my people are fixing up the power cores and planting them around Sobrik, you'll be doing something different. You've seen the caves in this valley? Dark and cramped, but they make a nice hiding place. Scanners bounce right off them.
Useful. For all sorts of things.
Seemed like a good discovery. Greystar set up a training outpost in the caves a while back. Then the Empire started dropping gas bombs on the Republic. The outpost was poisoned. Toxin got into the soil. Turned good kids into drooling psychos. And the caves were overrun by our own people.
There's gotta be a way to flush the toxin out of your people. Restore their sanity.
Early on, maybe there was. It's way too late now. We're willing to cut our losses, but there's still data on the outpost computers. I want it transmitted out and the systems destroyed.
Sanju, get to high ground outside of town. You can pick up the signal with the booster box.
Is all this clear? Getting the data won't be easy, but you manage the factory, so I figure you can survive the outpost.
When are you gonna let me shoot some Imperial skulls?
Give it time. Now get out of here. I've got some power cores to pass around and an attack to plan.
I'm trying to convince her. Whether or not it's working or not, I don't know.
I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Level 38, though. Still 2 more levels until we get our next ability there. Any new abilities? No. Nothing new. Okay. That's fine. So yeah, we need to actually get ourselves up to the Gorinth outpost, which apparently we just discovered. Somehow, which probably means we can quick travel there, but we'll take the traditional route. There are 2 series of elevators to get you up to the outpost, depending on what faction you're playing as. The Imperials have to go all the way around this way, whereas the Republic, there are elevators next to the Troida military workshop to get you up to that outpost. What we'll do is we'll get ourselves up to the outpost, and then we'll take that break once again. So yeah, we need to find a former Resistance cell's base of operations. Chemish was saying that there's some data there that they still want, that's still relevant and useful, that they want transmitted out. We have this defector who knows the Goranth wilds and how we can push the Resistance back. We have this K-52 as well.
The guys with rank stay under the shield dome. The grunts get assigned out here. So what does that make us?
Very unlucky. Maybe that makes us very unlucky, Kaleo. So we have our defector. We have an Imperial captain who would like to have a word. And then we have our other objectives already.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal? Good hunting.
Thank you. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll just take a break here. That'll do me nicely. So yeah, we'll take a break. Thank you all for joining me once again, either here on Twitch or later on YouTube, of course. If you're watching this later, feel free to leave a comment if you so desire. And hopefully I'll see you for more time on Balmorra next, as we explore the Goranth wilds and continue pushing the Resistance back. Obviously furthering the grip of Imperial occupation on this world. But, as always, as I say, thank you for joining me sincerely, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye-bye now.